So my name's Eva Long, and I'm going to present about Glavloc, what Glavloc Build Systems is, how it's put together, what makes it rapid, and how it meets the NZEB regulations. So Glavloc's a building technology company. We have invented a new construction method, and our build system has been designed and manufactured in Ireland. We're based in Cork. And just briefly, our build system gives you a 20% cost saving. It uses quality materials, and it also saves you time. It's 70% quicker than traditional build. So I'll go into that in a bit more detail. So the inspiration from Glavloc started by looking at the automotive industry. The automotive industry is based on just-in-time, mass manufacturing, very lean processes and systems. It uses standardised components that can be put into different areas to make different models. And we thought, hang on a minute, if they can do it for cars, why can't we do that for buildings? And that's exactly what Glavloc has done. So Glavloc's developed 9 standardised timber structural components that are clipped together very easily to form a frame. The Lego, I would say, a little bit like Meccano, actually. And as part of, once you've got the timber frame, you also incorporate EPS components, and we have 12 of those, and they're pre-cut. It's all based on a 600 grid system, and the insulation is in the cavity wall. You've got 90 mil there, and you've also got external insulation. So in total, it's about 210 mil of insulation, giving you U values of between 0.14 to 0.12, making this incredibly energy efficient, and it also ticks that NZEB regulation box. In terms of its structural integrity, believe it or not, it's actually stronger than a masonry wall. We've got these great wedges here that when slid into the studs that hold the face sheets, these have got pressure nodes, and they actually give you that structural integrity. And in fact, it can hold 12 tons in weight, so it can actually hold a concrete floor, and we can go up 4 stories. So in terms of its rapid build, the reason why it is so fast is purely because of this clip system. It just goes together incredibly fast. And this is a picture of a series of components that we've manufactured in our factory. And we've kind of thrown in a bit of automotive industry and a bit of Amazon at the same time. So once this frame is ordered, it will be delivered onto site in 2 weeks' time. We're trying to get that down to 24 hours. But basically, we can mass produce these components using a CNC cutting machine. And currently, our one CNC cutting machine, manned by 4 people, can churn out 250 units per year, and that's just one machine. So another benefit of this system is that because it's off-site manufactured, but it's on-site assembly, as I said, it arrives flat-packed, so there are no need for heavy lifting cranes or heavy lifting equipment, which also makes it perfect for hard-to-access sites. We've tried to simplify the design as much as possible, so there's minimal cutting and obviously less human error, which saves you time and it saves you money. It's gone through numerous amounts of certification and testing. We were in the BRE Centre last week again for some more testing. But it's got, we've done all the condensation tests, acoustics, fire testing. It's got 60-minute fire testing rating, and we are hoping to get our agreement cert this winter. This is a very quick video on how it's actually constructed. So I'll just go through a case study that we've recently been working on. We supplied the frame to a house in Dublin, Carrick Mines. It's a 3-bedroom house, 129 metres squared, an architect design house. We took the plans and we just made sure that it fitted our system, 600 grid system, triple glazed. We've recently done the air tightness and got a rating of 0.9. And they use the Nilans heat recovery system, and they actually have a store here, so any questions about that, please ask them. And it's BER A1 rated. And it took 3 months to build from foundation to a builder's finish. And a builder's finish, probably all know, is everything bar the kitchen, floors and painting. So first of all, we use a passive foundation, and they come in component form, flat packed, and they're just laid across the radon DPC membrane. And we also have there's a separate profile as well on that picture, that's a structural internal wall profile as well. That's all laid down pretty fast. And then on top of that, if you want, you can put a heating system on top of the insulation, and then that's all cemented over using fibre-bound cement. And then once you've got a nice flat surface, you can then start building the frame, sole plate, studs, head plate, and then you start putting the face sheets on and insulation. This is an attractive corner window detail, and on the right, that's an example of a structural internal wall. And it was a monopitch roof, so that's just the start of the monopitch truss. And that photograph shows the airtight membrane as well. That's the finished house to builder's finish. You can put in different various cladding details, so you can acrylic render it, or you could clad it. You could even put a masonry skin as well, so you can have whatever look you want. And these are just a few of the benefits of using our build system. Architects, you know, they really like it because we costed absolutely every component that's used to build this system. So they love the fact they can go back to clients and say, look, this is actually how much it's going to cost. Very handy. All the details are certified, and they've got all the thermal detailing, and they don't change. Construction companies, again, it's rapid build, so it takes up to 12 weeks to build a property. And there's reduced costs, so you don't have any waste, because what you need on site is what is delivered. I know that waste is a big issue, and it costs companies an awful lot of money to get rid of. It's regulation proofed. And developers, obviously, you know, we can build development in a fraction of the time, so you get that speed to market and a huge return on investment.